Hi Virgo, welcome to your personal energy focus reading. Because it's like mid-December, we're going to look at these energies as we're moving into 2020. Energy is fluid, so you could be already here, you could be about to get here, it could be something that happened recently, but whatever the case, this is your personal energy focus reading. Okay, so God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for my Virgo friends. I thank you for all the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, the passersby who engage with our channel, with this community. I thank you for all of it. I ask you to show us clearly what are the energies that Virgo will be navigating as we go into 2020 as it relates to health and wellness, as it relates to career and money, and as it relates to family, friends, and co-workers. Show us clearly what are these energies. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Okay, we're not doing love because we just did love last week, romantic love. Okay. Going into 2020 with health and wellness, we're looking at harmony. Well, I'm glad I clarified that we're not doing love, romantic love. We're looking at harmony in health and wellness. In career and money, we're looking at truth. And in family, friends, and co-workers, we're looking at firm foundations. That's quite impressive. Okay, so this is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. It is an oracle deck. That's where I pulled the energies from. I am going to pull an oracle message from the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron-Reid, and then I'll clarify these energies with the Good Tarot, also by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, and Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for our Virgo friends. Thank you for showing us the energies they'll be looking at in health and wellness, career and money, and family, friends, and co-workers. Please show us clearly what's the oracle message for our Virgo friends. We thank you for clear and concise messages, love, light, and prosperity, and we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Oracle message is the Gentle Gardner. I love this card. Look at that, y'all. See this gentle Gardner just looking over her flock? But it's not a flock, it's like some little eggs hatching out in the field. But look how beautiful that green color is out in that field. I mean, it's just beautiful. Okay, so we're going to read that. It's card number 2. And for me, the 2 is like the feminine energy. It's like being in touch with your nurturing side. Of course, she's a gentle gardener, so that would make sense, right? I'm going to let you look at the card while I read it. Be your own person. I love God so much. Harmony, just being your own person. Truth, also being your own person. Be a curious co-creator. The Gentle Gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in your world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibility and you will see miracles unfold. The Gentle Gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. I love that. Okay, so we're going to get the clarifiers. Sorry. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, and Holy Spirit, I thank you so very much for showing us the energies on the table. I thank you for reminding us that the Gentle Gardener is watching over to make sure that we bring into form all that we are. I thank you for clear and concise messages. I thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. And I thank you for love, light, and prosperity as you clarify the energies that Virgo will be navigating as we move into 2020. Show us clearly. Give us some context for harmony in health and wellness. Give us some context for truth in career and money. And give us some context for firm foundation in family, friends, and co-workers. Okay. So clarifying harmony, we have, wow, the Hermit. And we have Queen of Earth. Virgo, that's you showing up in your own reading. Clarifying money and career, we have Six of Fire. Wow, and Six of Air. Clarifying firm foundation, we have Justice and Page of Air. Wow. Okay, Virgo, this is a pretty strong message. So in health and wellness is mind, body, and spirit, right? So this is where you have met yourself, where you have come into your fullness of who you are. It's like where masculine and feminine meet each other. It's more of a spiritual type nature. It's because you've gone in and done some work, and if you haven't gotten here yet, this is how you're going to get there. Where you go within and find your light, and so that you can shine it on the outside, right? Where you find that balance within yourself. I heard somebody say on YouTube the other day, and I wish I could remember who it was so I could give them credit. They said, we're not just masculine and feminine. We're masculine, we're feminine, we're the angel, we're the demon, and we are the inner child. We're 5-dimensional. We're all 5D. We have all of these parts in us, right? But this says harmony. It's like you have met yourself, or you're about to. They're setting it up to where you can meet yourself. Why? So that you can walk into the fullness of who you are, so that you can experience this harmony, okay? And I can hear you right now. Some of you are saying, Cheryl, I've already done that work. Well, you know what? Maybe you haven't. Maybe you started it. Maybe you did, and maybe you're right past this part, right? Perhaps that is the case, but perhaps there's a little bit more for you to do to find some balance. Because this right here, this light beaming out from there, that's the Hermit card's a 9. It's like it's the end of a cycle. Whatever has held you back, whatever has caused you to be stagnant, whatever has made you feel like a fraction of yourself, right? Spirit's ready to put all that to rest, because Spirit's ready for you, Virgo, to walk in your fullness. Now, the Queen of Earth, and this is not gender specific by any means, but the Queen of Earth is like the nurturer. She's like the gentle Gardner. She understands about nurturing. She understands about bringing things into her reality. Again, you're co-creating, right? And sometimes that means you're co-creating with other people who have different agendas, and they have their own free will at play. But if we remain optimistic, if we do our work and we remain optimistic, at peace and in harmony with ourselves, for the most part, it's true that whatever's within is without. What's within is without. Whatever is above is below. All that stuff. Guard our heart with all diligence, because out of our heart are the issues of life. So this Queen understands the importance of guarding her heart, to bring into her reality only those things that are beneficial to her and her kingdom, right? But you have to go within to find that peace. So if you've already gotten here, great. Keep listening, because there's probably another message for you. But if you haven't gotten here yet, Spirit's saying this is where we want to play, because we're going into a whole new decade, and we want you to go in not only at peace with who you are, but in your complete fullness. And the door to get there is right here. That 9 is about leaving things behind. In your career and money, we have truth. So what this tells me is, Virgo, you are, if you haven't already, you're about to, but you are a person who understands your value, right? So say you've already done this work. This is the result of that you truly understand your value, that you have so much harmony in who you are that there need not be another person on the other end of this scale, because you're light as a feather, because that's how much at peace you are with who you are and where you are in your life. So it's like in your career and money, you're at peace. You're walking in your truth. Not only that, you're victorious in your truth. Your truth moves you in a way that that lines up with your core values. You never have to feel defeated. You never have to feel less than or anything like that. Look, and you don't wait on somebody else to bring it to you. You go out and get it. Look, this is what's so great about this Six of Fire. They're carrying their own ship in. We did a live stream the other night called, we did Roundtable, and we did about ethical manifestation and spiritual journeys. And the little guy on there, he's 23 years old. If I'd had his wisdom whenever I was 23, his name is Warren. He said it's not just about setting your intentions, it's about putting action behind those intentions. And I say it the same way, I say it too, but I've never said it quite as eloquently as that. But basically, that's what it is. And that's what you do. And if you're not doing it yet, Spirit's offering you the opportunity to come play with them, to do that, to put your intentions out there, and then to put some action behind your intention. Because look, this smoother water, this is all about what's coming up for you if you want to play with them. The Six of Air is about taking those thoughts captive and leaving them behind because they no longer serve you. And it helps you to move into a place where, look at the water out there. It's clear as glass, right? And you just flow through it. You just flow through it. You have emotions and mind right here. And this is all about career and money. And your truth is so balanced. You have so much harmony in who you are that you just flow through it with your career. And this could be a new business that you've started. This could be that a new promotion that you took, or it could be the same job you've had for 20 years and you've been frustrated. Now all of a sudden it's like night and day, and it's because one thing bleeds into the other, and that's just how life is. But when we find our truth, we do find victory and we find peace. Okay. Family, friends, and co-workers. Firm foundations. And this card always, always, always makes me think of the root chakra, because it's this triangle down here is red and it's at the base of his back, and that's where our root chakra is. That's where our foundational beliefs come from, where the things that we think about money, security, safety, all that stuff comes from those foundations that were given to us as we grew up. You know, by the time we were 4 or 5 years old, we understood that Daddy had to go to work and Mama had to go to work, or whatever she had to do. We started learning that young about foundations and stuff like that. So as we grew up, all of these beliefs about how the world worked were kind of planted inside of us, right? And so what we didn't realize is that's the way their world worked. But our world didn't have to be the same way. So I feel like you've done some work. Again, if you haven't, you're about to. And you find balance in your life. You find what's right for you. You find your own justice in the way things work for you. And it's based on your truth. See that sword right there? It's completely lit up. It's based on your truth that you get from the guidance of Spirit, of God, of the angels, the archangels, the Holy Spirit, the guides, all of them. And it balances your scales. See, her scales are balanced. Even if she was standing on her own scales, they'd be balanced, because she has that peace, that inner peace, because she's made peace with this. She's made peace with the fact that her life might not look like her family's life or her friend's life or whatever. She's made peace with that, and that's okay with her. Look. She has found her truth. She's now the Page of Air. Look how free she is. because she walks in her own understanding of what's right for her. So because of that, her relationships with these other people remains balanced too, at least on her end, because she doesn't need their approval to be who she is. This is not gender specific. She or he. You don't need, Virgo, you don't need anybody's approval, not your friends, not your family, and not your coworkers, to be who you truly are. You don't need anybody's approval or permission to be who you are, or to walk in your truth, or to understand your value. You don't need them to validate you. And it's because of, if you haven't done it already, it's calling you to come do it, to come do the work, and let that peace and that truth and that understanding, that knowing, that victory come into your life. Because whenever we're willing to play with spirit and we're willing to take advantage of the energies that they put out here, then we move forward in this way, in a smoother way. It doesn't mean that our life becomes perfect and nothing will ever happen bad again. That's not what it means. It means that even when those things do occur, we navigate through those energies smoothly because we understand our truth. We understand where our power truly comes from and its source. It's not us. It's not our mind. It's our source. And our source, this is the same as a wand. So for me, wands are about passion and purpose and creativity and inspiration and direct communication with spirit. So whenever we walk there, we co-conspire with spirit, with our gentle Gardner, and we bring our own ship in. We don't wait for our ship to come in. We bring it in as a co-creator with spirit. Okay. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for Virgo. And I thank you for showing us the energies on the table and explaining what it all means. Show us the PS, please, for Virgo as it relates to this reading. I can't take it. You know I can't take it because I didn't finish praying. If you watch me at all, you know that. If you don't watch me at all, I didn't finish praying, so I can't take it. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, show us the PS, please, for Virgo. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. What is the PS for Virgo as it relates to this message, please? Okay. There's the Hierophant. Okay, so this kind of goes back to this same card. It's like you have determined now what your own firm foundations are. It's not the Empress. It's not a 4. This is a 4, but this is the same as the 4 of Pentacles. This right here is the Hierophant, which is a 5, and it's actually Taurus energy, but it has to do with spiritual beliefs, spiritual practices, conglomerates, constructs, all that stuff, kind of the same things that we experience in our root chakra, right? So this is saying that you have determined your truth about all of those things. Wow. And it allows you to move forward from a place of love. This is the Knight of Cups, which is sometimes in a love reading they say, oh, an offer of love's coming in, right? This is about you moving forward in love, being able to offer anything to anybody from a place of love, whether you're going to work, whether you're dealing with your family who doesn't necessarily understand you anymore, you can still meet them from a place of love because you understand your truth. And listen, if you haven't done this work already, they're saying this is going to be a whole new rebirth for you. If you have done the work, then you know this. You've experienced the transformation. You've experienced this lightness in who you are, this feeling of weightlessness because you no longer carry the burdens of trying to please everybody and needing everybody else's validation or approval or permission. You no longer need it all. So you have this lightness about you because you understand who you are. It's a total transformation for you. And again, if you have not experienced this yet, Spirit's saying, I'm the gentle Gardner. Come play with me. Let's co-create this in your life. Let's go in and find out our truth. Find out where our light is so we can shine it out. Let's stand in that truth, right? Let's experience the victory and navigate the waters in a smoother body of water. Let's find our balance, because you justifiably deserve to have your balance in your life. And you just justifiably deserve to have this freedom in your life. But it doesn't happen when we hang on to stuff that's not ours. Okay? So this is great. Total transformation. Total like new life going into 2020. If you want to play with spirit, it's your choice. Okay, Virgo, that is your reading. And until next time, have a super duper day. Bye.